Alright, we are trying to cross this road, and I think they're all coming from the left-hand side, even though there's two roads. But we've just left our accommodation. It's weird saying a hostel because it doesn't feel like a hostel because we've got our own road, our own room. I think we're just trying to concentrate on... Let's go. But yeah, we're on our way out just to check out the area, but also to get some food. Because again, we haven't eaten, have we?
No, we haven't, and I haven't really enough yesterday, so I feel quite faint, if I'm honest. Well, that is a big drop down there.
Yeah.
And we're back to pretty uneven pavements here.
But the hotel, or the accommodation, the hostel, is actually really nice. And the skin test tells me it is clean. Even though I was saying the Rover's Inn in the Cameron Highlands was clean, my skin was telling me otherwise.
That's why you can't trust her reviews. Trust me, not her.
I trust my skin. But yeah, we're looking to find a restaurant. They did say some places might be closed because it's Sunday today. But yeah, let's go.
And I'm definitely quite surprised. I thought I was going to struggle coming back from the Cameron Highlands where it was really cool to back to the lowlands, but actually it's kind of fine here. It's not that humid, and I reckon it's 25, 26 at the moment. It's about 6 o'clock, but even when we arrived in the middle of the day, I didn't get the culture shock that I thought I might do. Culture shock, heat shock, heat wave, whatever.
But to be fair, I'm enjoying this because I think it was too cold for me, and it was wet, and you know when it's cold and wet, it's not a good combination. So yeah, I'm enjoying this heat. Let's get you some good food. The Kashmiri carpets from where Tim is from. Is Kashmir carpets from Kashmir?
I would have thought so.
See, I want one of these bikes, Tim. They're cool. Like a Vespa type. Royal alloy. They sell the devil's curry. Do you remember the guy from the tropical gardens mentioned about the devil's curry?
I've remembered what I forgot yesterday. Things to look for to recognise a bad restaurant, and I think having a long menu with multiple different styles of cuisine, I think as well, having thought a little bit more, having a restaurant totally full of tourists, having locals in there is definitely a sign of something that's probably going to be more reasonably priced, more authentic and taste better. Just having a little look round Ipoh, I can see little hints of the colonial era here. There are a few terraces that look a little bit like the ones in Georgetown, and a few bigger buildings that have that feel. I know that there's a bit of an intermix here. We're going to go to the older town tomorrow, and I think we're in a slightly more modern district here. Even a terrace like that looks like it's an older one that's been updated, and they've taken all the interesting detailing from it.
It's really
but
quiet,
yeah,
though.
it's very quiet. It feels like a bit of a ghost town. Yeah, it does. Hopefully that's just because it's Sunday, but everything looks shut up, really.
But a lot of the times around these places, they open at 6. We're just like early birds.
No, it's 6 now.
Yeah. It's a place to get your foot reflexology. That will be there.
Found somewhere slightly off the beaten track. I've gone to this Indian restaurant just behind me for the chicken kebab biriyani, which the restaurateur sold me, and Sarah has picked up what have you picked up?
I asked for a mango shake, and I think it's just mango juice with
okay,
ice.
I feel quite weak, to be honest.
And this is just mango juice from coffee. So our food has come, but I'm holding on to Tim's because mine already flew off the table, and yours nearly did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Amazing.
It's all right. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm holding on to mine tightly, but it looks good.
It looks good. Let's do a quick taste. Oh, that's spicy.
Spicy. We'll let you know how it get on. So we've just finished our meal. Timothy, are you satisfied?
I definitely have a little bit more energy and a bit of a spring in my step now. I was fading fast. My biryani was okay. It had a hard act to follow with the biryani I had in Cameron Highlands. But yeah.
And Tim's still on his search for his tandoori chicken. Look how cool this is. Look. You need your own little kiosk if you've got your own car. But yeah, the food was, you know, all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing, but it was all right. It was good.
Yeah, we need to get better at deciphering the difference. Well, you have your mall food court, then you have a food court like that, and then you have like the really authentic food courts. And I think we got something in between, if I'm honest. Yeah.
But it was a bit spicy. I can feel it on my lips. Anyway, so around this area, it looks like there's banks and health and foot reflexology centres all over the place. So maybe I'll get another foot massage. And we are going this way because I'm still on the search for my selfie stick that I lost a couple of days ago. So heading to a mall, and I'm hoping it is...
Joy of joys, back in a mall, first thing we go to do. But the taxi driver did recommend a whole load of stuff to do around here. I'm going to stop Sarah walking blindly into the road while filming. And I think tomorrow we're going to keep it local. We're only here for a day, so we might as well explore the central area which we're located in, rather than travelling further afield. It seems that there are lots of trips and tours you can do here, things that do sound appealing.
And we're only here for one day, so there's no point travelling so far when there's things to explore here. So yeah, okay, roundabouts, look, we have roundabouts here. All right, let's cross. Tim's diverted. This is not a mall.
This does look like it could be prime dog territory. But I spotted this church. I presume it's a church in a big graveyard. I thought we'd go and have a little bit of an explore while we've still got the light.
It does feel like dog territory. That way, I think.
I'm not going to try the hand on this road. This is like a 4 or 5 laner, and they're going pretty quick. I didn't think there was any way the power of the hand was going to help us cross that road, but we got lucky with a break in the traffic, and we're heading into this Catholic church. And this churchyard looks pretty impressive, if I'm honest.
Tim takes me to all the nice spots.
Look at this. So there are a few things that I've realised Malaysia does really, really well, and one of them is religious tolerance. It's insane to see people worship so openly and next to each other. They're everywhere, the temples. Oh, so let me just pan behind, get that sunset. Yeah, there's a real feeling where people do embrace their religions, and they're proud of them, and they're happy to worship and shout out loud what they believe, and accept what other people are believing at the same time. It's great to see, I guess, coming from maybe the West, where it does feel like, I don't know, religion has died a little bit. It's been watered down, and it doesn't, I don't know, does it really mean much? I don't know, maybe it does to some people, but we've embraced atheism in the West, and I don't know, I'm not sure that's such a good thing. I know religion is a divisive issue, but the core tenets of how to live and how to be, I think, hold value, and they all hold enlightened wisdom within them. But yeah, I'm going to have a little closer inspection of these gravestones. Alright, you want to go to the mall, don't you, Sarah?
No, I just don't want to. It looks like it's going to start raining. So this is where the people of Ipoh are. They're in the shopping malls, not on the streets. Maybe because they knew it was raining. But these malls stay open till very, very late, like 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's where they hang out. So as much as Tim tells you I love a mall, I'm not a big fan of a mall. Like now, I'm just looking for a gadget shop. But they do, it's quite a big mall. They do have all the big brands like Uniqlo, Skechers, Nike, and in terms of food, you know, you've got your Burger King, your Starbucks. But yeah, I'm just looking for, so this is the mall here. So it's quite big, but I see a gadget shop there. So I'm gonna head that way. Tim is so excited he's in a mall again. Oh, don't you hate it when an escalator doesn't work? So I found my floor. It has all the tech. And I think I'm gonna go to Gadget Hub because you can see the ring lights and I'm sure they'll have a selfie stick. But I'm not looking for any selfie stick. My selfie stick was good. It was a tripod as well as a stick. Oh no. Just like one of those.
So as Sarah looks to buy a tripod number 4, let's hope this quenches the desire for tripods. I've just actually seen a vacancy advertised in the Gadget Hub, and I guess it gives me an indication of what a monthly wage is in a retail job. So it's 1,500 ringgits per month, which is £250, and I think that works out at 8.5 ringgits an hour, which I guess is £1.25.
So I'm liking this one. It's 59 ringgits and it feels a bit solid than the one in the other shop, and it has a light, so maybe I'm gonna go to one more shop and let me see. So I've tried 4 shops now and I'm gonna try one more just to compare.
I think Sarah's going to bite the bullet, seal the deal. I think she has done. She's got that selfie stick at last. This is the second time in what they call phone.com. I hope she's happy with it and we can move on from the tech section. But what is interesting is I was doing, sorry, he totally threw me there, I'm not interesting at all. But I went to a Casio watch retailer to see what they were charging, and when the sales assistant came up to me and said, right, 20% off all mark prices, I thought, okay, maybe get a deal. But actually, they still came up 25% more expensive. So I think if you're buying stuff from the actual brand, you're paying the same, if not more, for tech. And that's also kind of crazy when you look at the average wage. So let's say a sales assistant is earning 250 quid a month. It shows you that the wages and the prices are even more out of line than they're becoming back in the West. So yeah, I mean, this is just me thinking off the top of my head off a couple of examples, but yeah, something to think about for me anyway. Sorry Sarah, what's up?
No, I bought it £9. It's not exactly the quality I'm looking for, but it will do, and yeah.
You happy?
Yeah. And as the lights, we'll see in dark, does it work? We'll see. We've got bananas. We've got our Asian pear, my favourite. Oh, it's mangoes. Can we do mangoes? Always the case. You forget to pick up well, you don't forget to pick up a basket. You don't think you need a basket, but yeah, you do. We are looking for the exit to get out of here, but that shop was quite reasonable, wasn't it? We got a lot of fruit, we got some drinks, and it was like £10. And when we normally come out for 7-Eleven, we haven't got that much, and it comes to about a similar price, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that looked like a Whole Foods kind of store, so I thought it would be more expensive.
Yeah.
Again, it's all comparative, I don't know. But yeah, it's about the same as we'd spend in a 7-Eleven for a load of crap. So yeah, I think it was better.
Found the exit. Oh, it's dark now. Sorry. Maybe I'll get my selfie stick out and see if it works. Okay, moment of truth. I mean, there's still a bit of light out here. The selfie stick isn't as sturdy as my old one, but it's alright. And let's see, does this light make any difference? Huh, maybe. Does it? Not really. We need to be in, Tim's like, we need to be somewhere darker, I think. Actually, it does work a little bit. Look. There's no street lights here, and I really need to see where I'm stepping. Hi. Hi there. So this is what we bought from the groceries. We thought we needed some fruit in our system. So Asian pears, pineapple, bunch of bananas, jackfruit, chocolate chip, muffin Tim picked out. And also Tim picked out these. I'm going to try to say it. Bundaberg. Bundaberg.